InsideThunder.com. Powered by iHeartMedia, Oklahoma City.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner at Chesapeake Energy Arena. For a long time on Friday night, it looked like the Thunder weren't going to be able to pull this one out against the Utah Jazz, but in the fourth quarter, the defense locked down on Utah. They only hit 4 field goals the entire quarter. They only hit 1 coming down the stretch. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and Dion Waiters took the game over. Durant finishes with 32 points on 14 of 21 shooting. Russ had 25, and Waiters ended up with 15 on 7 for 14 shooting. Hit a huge 3 at the end. Durant with a couple of step-back fadeaway jumpers that gave the Thunder control late in the game. They ended up with a lot of assists tonight, had 25 of those, really shared the basketball well. A lot of good things happened for the Thunder on Friday night. Afterwards, we had a chance to talk to head coach Scotty Brooks and to the new guy, Dion Waiters.
I thought we did a lot of good things out there tonight. That's what we wanted to do. One of the things I'm proud of our group, we play basketball. We don't get too high, we don't get too down. This was a classic game of just playing how we play, night in and night out. We struggled the last 2 games. I liked the intensity, the energy we came out. We passed the ball well. We still missed some shots that we normally would make, but the key play was Kevin had a great hand going. He was shooting the ball well. He made 2 great passes into the game. One, Dion missed a wide open 3 with an extra pass, and then maybe 2 possessions or later, he hit him again with the same shot, and then he made it. So that's a great play. Just a great example of trusting one another. A new guy comes in. Our guys have trust in each other. We just have to keep building what we did tonight.
Coach Tim Farley, Eye on Oklahoma. This is kind of tongue-in-cheek, but you've received a lot of criticism after the 2 losses on the West Coast. Are you expecting heaps of praise with this win?
Guys, that's one of the things. I don't focus on that. I never have as a player. Never will as a coach. My job is to get our guys better every day. And when you have an NBA season, you have to understand there's 82 games, and there's going to be some ups and there's going to be some downs. And if you're consistent, you're going to be consistent. We had a good month of December. We started off January with a great win against Washington, a great team. And then we had 2 duds on the road, and our guys are prideful. Our staff is prideful, but we weren't like. Nothing changes. We focus on getting better and focus on doing the things. The thing about this game, we gave up 7 threes in the first half, and they hit a couple of tough ones, and then they had 0 in the second half. We turned the ball over 11 times in the first half, and then we only had 3 in the second half. But 25 assists. I thought we had many more. We had a lot of passes that were assisted passes for shots.
Nick Gallo, Thunder.me.com. How much did the turnovers that you guys forced and then fast break points you got help you kind of stick around during the course of the game to set you up for that comeback in the fourth?
Well, we got some turnovers. We created some turnovers and get out in transition. That's when we're at our best defensively. Our guys compete. We turned it over a couple of times in transition in that first half, but I thought the second half we did a great job of taking care of the basketball. 18 points in the second half. This is a good team. This is a very good team. They're playing good basketball. I think they were 7-4 the last 11 games going into tonight, with a lot of big wins on the road against very good teams. So we knew that going into the game. They have a solid team, and we just wanted to make sure that we were consistent throughout the game. We had a couple of stretches there defensively. We could have done better, but those things happen in the NBA game. You just have to stay consistent with what you do, and I thought our guys did a great job with that. Did I answer your question?
Scott, going into the fourth quarter, they were shooting 53%, but you guys only allowed 4 field goals in the last quarter and only 1 in the last, 8 minutes or 9 minutes or so. What changed?
Well, we're a defensive team. Our numbers have been pretty good throughout the year. They haven't been the last 2 games, but I thought the guys responded and played better defense. this team is they made some shots. I mean, the one with .2 couldn't do anything more than that, and he made that, you know, the behind the back shot. But fourth quarter, we always pride ourselves playing fourth quarter lockdown defense, and tonight was a great game. Serge was very active on the boards. I thought Perk came in and gave us great minutes, and Perk has been doing that. Nights when Steven is not having a good night, we have the luxury of having Perk. Perk started a lot of games for us, and he's played well for us for a lot of games, and he knows how to play with many different lineups. But I thought his minutes were good. 7 rebounds, and knows what to do on the offensive end, knows where to be on the defensive end.
Dion over Reggie down the stretch, is that a defensive-related decision? And then also just kind of what did Dion give you down the stretch?
When you have decisions to make on the bench, you only can play 5 guys. Everybody has to be ready. It's not Dion over Reggie. It's Dion was playing solid defense and competing and pressuring the ball and not giving it anything easy. And you know, he got the minutes tonight. But going forward, it's the minutes are earned, and those bench minutes are going to be very competitive. But I like his intensity. I like his commitment to stopping the ball. That's been a problem for ours, and we have to get better with that, and I think he's done a good job with that tonight.
Jeremy Griffin, InsideThunder.com. So besides getting waiters more acclimated to Thunder basketball, what do you hope to accomplish with this downtime between games?
Well, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but we don't, in the NBA, teams don't wait for you. You have to adjust. And a lot of times you have to adjust on the fly, whether it's an injured player or whether it's a trade. You have to be ready to play and pick up things as quickly as you can as the player coming in. As the coaching staff, you got to throw as much out there that he can handle. And we have a good break right now. We got 4 or 5 days that we can really get after it and touch up on a lot of things that we need to get better on both ends of the floor, special situations, side out of bounds, BLBs, free throws, box outs. There's a variety of things that we can improve on. The guys always used our practice time to get better, and this is another opportunity for us to get better.
Coach, did Goldbert's presence in the middle kind of force you to maybe take a little bit more perimeter shots than you were hoping for?
Well, he's a factor. That kid is really, I've said it before the game, he's a difference maker for that team. He protects the basket. He blocks shots. He protects it. I mean, he had 7 blocks, and I probably had 7 or other alters that we probably would have had. Those are layups that he was blocking. They're not jump shots. So that's 14 points that he took off the board. But we didn't get to the free throw line. A lot to do with it was he was there and blocking shots. We got to move him around a little bit more, maybe going into the next game. But he's a good player. He's a good player. They've done a great job with him.
Does that Dion shot late, is that kind of feel-good moment? Can that help acclimate him to a team early on with a group of guys he doesn't know? No,
I mean he's a good player. We picked up a good basketball player. It's a good shot. He made a shot off of a great pass, and that's what we expect all of our guys to do. We haven't made a lot of shots lately, and I thought tonight we moved the ball probably as well as we had. I mean, we had 25 assists. We probably could have had over 30, but those are the things that we have to continue to get better with, and we will. And we have a good group of guys that are healthy, and we got some practice time. And I thought that was a good pass, and obviously it was a big shot for him.
Scott, when the ball moves like this, what's the difference in your team offensively?
Well, we missed shots the last 2 games.
But I mean, even beyond that, you guys,
we missed shots.
You guys have a lot of one possession or no pass possessions. When you do miss those shots tonight, you didn't have as many of those, and guys were really moving the ball and getting other people's shots.
There's a couple of ways that we score. I mean, we can score with the attack, and we can score with the attack to the pass, and we have to be able to sprinkle those in. We have Kevin and Russell are talented players, and they're going to be able to attack off of a pick and roll where it comes with the 1 pass or 2 passes into that, and that's what they do well, and they've done it well for a lot of years. And I think as this season started, we wanted to get involved in more actions, and but there's no reason to make excuses. We didn't have our guys, but we have our guys. We have to continue to build on how we play. We've always been a good offensive team. We won a lot of games by being a good offensive team, but we always pride ourselves on the defensive end. And I thought tonight was a good night. It's not like we're going to be satisfied and call it a day. We're going to get up in the morning and we're going to figure out ways to work and get better the next day.
When you stepped on the floor, said, "We love you already." Is that how you feel your reception has been so far?
Yeah, it's been great. The fans, everybody just showed me love from day one. I'm excited and I'm just happy to be a part of this team, organization.
You talk about that shot, and then KD trusting you in the last minute of the game.
Because the first time when he found me, I was too excited. And I was too open. I wanted to hit it real bad, and I kind of rushed it and was all balanced. And when we came out the timeout, he just said, "Be ready. It's gonna come around again." And I just lock in and be ready.
Dion, your aggressiveness defending the ball tonight was a factor. Did you think that played a big role, particularly early on in the game?
Yeah, I just want to show everybody I'm just not a scorer. That I can also play defense and just try to impact it on the defensive end. But defense leads the offense. So, my main thing is to try to stop my guy, get it still, and just turn it into offense. So.
Is that what people can expect from you? I mean, you hit a lot of shots early. You went to a little bit of a rough stretch, and then you came back and made some big shots.
I was taking my time, picking my spots. The ball not always come around to you, so you got to impact the game on the other end, and that's defense. So, I'm going to get shots, but at the end of the day, like we're playing two great players also, so you got to pick and choose.
How similar and different is this playing in Oklahoma City, playing in Cleveland, as far as the shots you're getting, the looks you're getting?
It's a lot different. I'm able to play. I don't got to, look over my shoulder and things like that, or if I make a mistake, our head coach will tell me to play, be aggressive, be me. And once you get told that, the game is easy. It's just you out there playing, you having fun, you enjoying it.
What do you think the biggest adjustment is going to be, especially this break between games? You've got some practices. What is going to be your biggest adjustment personally to get fit into this a little tighter?
Just learn the plays, just get acclimated to the plays, and just ask as many questions as I can. Just learn the offense, the defense, the name of the plays on both sides, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, going into the fourth quarter, they were shooting over 50%, but they scored with about 9:15 left in the fourth, and they only had one basket the rest of the time. Was that an effort thing for you guys? What happened?
Yeah, we just had to buckle down. We had to play defense. They were scoring too easy, and in the timeout, we telling each other we need each other. We gotta have each other back, and I think we was the aggressive ones coming late in the stretch of the game. We was more aggressive on the defensive end, and it led the offense for us, and that's what it's about. It's about buckling down and defending, our guy.
That put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Dion, that three you missed right before the one you made, did you have to tell Kevin to come back to you? Or?
Yeah, I mean, he said, because in the time I'm like, damn, I missed that. Don't worry about it, it's going to come back around to you. So, once he said that, I said, okay, I'm locked and loaded. And he made the same play, and I was able to knock the shot down.
Fun to get out and run with a guy like Russ. You fed him for a dunk. He returned the favor later on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like that. It's fun playing that way, and just getting the crowd involved. Fans is amazing already. I feel the love, and I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited to be here. Glad I'm part of this organization now, and I'm trying to make this playoff run.
Well, as you can hear, Dion Waiters pretty impressed with the atmosphere in Oklahoma City. He said the fans were giving him the love all night long, which they were. It was an exciting night on Friday at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Now the Thunder get actually a little bit of a break in the schedule. They don't play again until Thursday when they go down to Houston to play the Rockets. So they will practice on Saturday, and then will likely practice also on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, kind of getting Dion Waiters acclimated into his new role here with the Thunder and get everything hopefully buttoned up as they head into a very difficult back-to-back at the end of next week. Houston down there, and then back here on Friday night for the Golden State Warriors. So keep clicking back. We'll keep you updated with all kinds of practice reports as we move along on InsideThunder.com.